Navigating the Customs Declaration Form. Hello, importers and traders. Today, we will provide a comprehensive overview of the key sections of the Customs Declaration Form. The Customs Declaration Form is a crucial document used in international trade to provide information about the imported or exported goods. Understanding the key sections of this form is essential for accurate and efficient customs clearance. Let's explore each section in detail. The first section of the Customs Declaration Form requires the importer-exporter to provide their contact information, including name, address, phone number, and identification number. This section provides details about the party responsible for the import-export transaction. The Shipment Details section includes information such as the shipping date, mode of transportation, air, sea, land, and the name of the vessel or carrier. It also requires the port of entry or exit and the intended destination or origin of the goods. This section is crucial as it requires an itemized list of the imported-exported goods. Each item should be described accurately, including the quantity, unit of measure, detailed description, and the value of the goods. The Harmonized System (HS) code should be provided to classify the goods according to the international standard. The Weight and Measurements section requires the gross weight, net weight, and measurements of the goods, e.g., dimensions, volume. Providing accurate weight and measurements ensures proper cargo handling and compliance with transportation requirements. This section requires the country of origin of the goods, which determines eligibility for preferential trade agreements or tariffs. It also requires the name and address of the manufacturer or supplier, providing crucial information for customs authorities to verify the authenticity and quality of the goods. The Customs Value section requires the declared value of the goods. Importers-exporters should provide the accurate value of the goods, which includes the cost of the goods, transportation, and insurance, CIF value. This value is used to assess customs duties, taxes, and other fees. This section includes the calculation of customs duties, taxes, and fees imposed on the imported-exported goods. Customs authorities use the customs value, HS code, and applicable tariff rates to determine the amount payable. It is essential to accurately calculate these costs to ensure compliance and avoid penalties. The declarant's signature certifies the accuracy and completeness of the information provided on the Customs Declaration Form. By signing the form, the declarant acknowledges their responsibility and legal obligation for the accuracy of the information provided. Depending on the nature of the goods, additional declarations, licenses, or certifications may be required. This can include certificates of origin, phytosanitary or sanitary certificates, import or export licenses, or other specific documentation related to regulatory requirements. Importers-exporters should attach supporting documentation to the Customs Declaration Form. This may include commercial invoices, packing lists, bills of lading, permits, certificates, or any other documents that validate the information provided and support compliance with customs regulations. The Marks and Numbers section requires the identification marks or labeling used to identify the packages or containers containing the goods. This information helps customs authorities in identifying and handling the goods correctly during customs clearance. Importers-exporters can provide special instructions or requests to customs authorities in this section. This can include specific handling instructions, preferences for inspection procedures, or any additional information relevant to the customs clearance process. If the imported-exported goods fall under restricted or prohibited categories, this section should be filled out accordingly. It is essential to declare these goods accurately and comply with any additional regulations or permits required for the import-export of such goods. This section records transportation and logistics details, including the name of the shipping line or airline, container numbers, vessel or flight numbers, and any other relevant information related to the movement of goods. The Incoterms section specifies the agreed-upon terms of delivery between the buyer and seller. It clarifies the responsibility and cost allocation between the parties for transportation, insurance, customs clearance, and delivery of the goods. If the Customs Declaration Form requires currency conversion, this section includes the exchange rate used to convert the declared value or other amounts into the local currency. It ensures consistency and accuracy in currency conversion for customs purposes. If an authorized representative is acting on behalf of the importer-exporter, their details, including name, company name, and contact information should be provided in this section. This allows customs authorities to communicate with the representative when necessary. In case additional space is required to provide complete and detailed information, continuation sheets may be attached to the customs declaration form. These sheets should be clearly identified and numbered accordingly. Importers, exporters must comply with regulatory requirements by providing accurate and complete information in the relevant sections of the customs declaration form. Non-compliance can lead to delays, penalties, or other enforcement actions. Understanding the key sections of the customs declaration form is crucial for accurate and efficient customs clearance. By providing complete and accurate information, attaching necessary supporting documentation, and complying with regulatory requirements, importers, exporters can facilitate the clearance process and ensure compliance with customs regulations. Thank you for watching this video on the key sections of the customs declaration form. For more informative videos and guidance on customs clearance and trade-related topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.